my friend thinks we're gonna be doing a building competition, but little does he know I installed a jetpack mod. This mod is super cool, and the best thing about it is it allows me to fly over this giant bedrock wall and just see exactly what Courtney is doing. But not only that, I'm gonna be pranking Courtney with a bunch of funny different things during this entire battle. So Courtney, are you ready to do this build battle?
Yup, and I am definitely gonna win, Smirky.
I doubt it, Courtney, so let's start by pressing this button to choose our theme. Alright, let's press the button and see what we get, and we got spaceship, Courtney, so let's start building.
Well, this is really bad for you because I know how to build spaceships like a pro.
Whatever you say, Courtney. Well, anyways, I have no idea how to build spaceships, so you know what this means. I am gonna put on my jetpack and just wait to see what Courtney is doing. So let's put on our jetpack in our inventory and toggle on the engine, and then now we can fly up and look at this jetpack. But before I actually get a good look at what Courtney's doing, I want to show you how cool this mod is. So look, you can build your own custom jetpacks, and look, there are so many different kinds, but I'm using the creative jetpack, and this is only a tier C. The best tier is the tier 5 emerald jetpack, so I might have to try that out near the end in case this one isn't as good as the emerald one. But anyways, let's just turn back on our engine and fly back over the wall and see what Courtney's doing. And wait, so it looks like Courtney's building some kind of like cylinder using World Edit. That's a really good idea, but it looks like he's building it out of concrete. So I should probably go and start building my rocket ship too. Okay, and he's making his really tall, so he's gonna get over this bedrock wall soon, but I'm not gonna worry about that, and I'm just gonna start building. So let's grab some white concrete, and let's grab a few other white blocks and see what block we like the most. So we have white concrete, which this is what Courtney's building his rocket out of. And then we have blocks of iron, which I think are gonna be a really cool blocks. And then we have quartz bricks. And to be honest, white concrete doesn't really look like a rocket ship, and iron blocks look way more like a rocket ship than these two do. So since I want my rocket ship to be infinitely times better than whatever he's building over there, I'm gonna start by building mine out of iron. So what Courtney was doing is he was using World Edit. So I'm gonna build, I think, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up, and then dig down a block, and then do slash cylinder iron block 5, and then 1, and there we go. And so we destroy this down here, and now we have a cool base for our rocket ship. So what we're missing now is we're missing the walls of our spaceship, and I have just the thing to get the walls. So all we have to do is come to this center block right here, stand right here, and type this command in, and now we have the walls of our spaceship. And if we do that, I think at least 3 more times, we are gonna have a lot of room to work with. So I'm gonna type this again once right here, and I'm gonna go up 1 more time to the center right here. And now we have a big area to work with for a spaceship, but this is only the capsule area. So we still need other things like the fins, the thruster, and so much more. It is gonna get crazy, but I kind of want to see how Courtney's thing is going because that took a few minutes to do. So I'm gonna fly above his thing and fly over here and check what he's doing. And wait, so it looks like he's building his, like, I guess, like legs or whatever. Those look pretty cool, but I think I could make mine look way better. Oh wait, Courtney almost looked at me. I'm gonna go over here and find a block I want to make my legs for my spaceship out of, and I have just the block. So I'm gonna get some orange concrete, kind of for the Smirky theme, start building the legs for my spaceship. So I'm gonna go down like this, and I'm gonna think of a cool design of how I want to do this. So I like this color a lot, but I need to figure out how I want to build the fin. So let's go and fill in this entire area. Now we're filling it all in with concrete. Go down by, I think, 3 blocks is probably gonna be enough, and drag this down by 1 block. Now you can kind of start to see the like a leg shape of this thing, but this still isn't good enough. So I'm gonna go down even more like this and try and make some cool looking leg type things. So let's add some more blocks. So we're gonna go down 3 blocks this time and go like this, and now we're kind of close to the ground, so let's build up, and then I think we add some middle parts like this. And this still looks a little bit weird, but I think we can fix this by just adding a block on every every layer like this, and there we go. Now we have a cool looking leg for our rocket, but the thing that we're missing is all the other legs for our rocket. So what we should do is we should add some more details to this one, then copy and paste it onto the other sides. But to get an idea of what details I want to do, I'm gonna just take a quick peek at Cardi's side and see what he's doing. Oh, okay, so it looks like he started building this like platform for his rocket, and he also moved up the rocket, which I mean is cool, but I'm gonna keep mine down here for now, and maybe when I have to move it up, I'm gonna do that. But it looks like what he did for extra detail on his legs of his rocket is he just went and added some like glass panes, which it's a good thing I have the glass panes. And so it looks like he just put them on the like, I guess like tips of the legs. I'm not too sure. This is kind of hard controlling the jetpack because I'm moving around a lot. But I'm just gonna go back and fly on my plot and add the glass panes. And there we go. These look really cool. These like, I guess like fin type things look way better now. I have an idea to make these look even better, and that's by getting some yellow stained glass paints and adding a little bit of a variation on it. So I'm gonna go every few blocks, place a new thing. So I'm gonna go like right here, place one, right here, and right here. And oh my gosh, this looks better already. So I'm gonna go copy this part and go up and select this, and then I'm gonna stand right here and do a command which is / copy. And then I'm gonna go over here and type the other command that goes with that, which is / paste. And oh, okay, that's not good. Our rocket like did not go the way we intended, so I know how to fix that. So what we do is we undo it and then / rotate 90. Now if we paste this, it should work here. Oh wait, but it's going the wrong way. Let me undo that one more time and rotate it 180 degrees. So now if I paste it in, it should go the correct way, and there we go. Now we just need to do that one more time over here. So let me go over here and rotate this 90 and paste it here, and it's going in. So I have to undo this and rotate it again. I'll come back when I get all the legs. This is going to be a lengthy process. And after a little bit of trial and error, I got all the legs down, and let me just destroy all the excess blocks really quickly so we can actually see how these legs look. And so far, these look really good. But as I was building them, I kind of remembered one thing. We haven't really been trolling Cardi as much as we should. And I mean, like, how are we gonna troll Cardi? We did kind of build the exact same rocket as him, so I have an idea. So I'm gonna turn on my jetpack and see what he's doing now. And so it looks like he's building like some launch pad type thing, and he's also building thrusters. So before I build that, I'm just gonna check in and to mess with him and accuse him of copying me. So let's try and do that. Cardi, how is your build going?
It's going really good, Smirky. My rocket is looking amazing.
Well, I bet my rocket is looking even better. Mine is turning out so nice.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Smirky.
Well, I mean, what have you done so far on your rocket? Have you built like the base of it and like the fins or anything?
Yeah, I actually started by building like a really big base, and then I added some red fins to it, and it's looking really good.
So you added a big base and then red fins to it. That's kind of the exact same stuff I've done.
Really? Are we doing the same thing? Well, I mean, I guess most rockets are like kind of like made out of bases and have like red fins, so it's not really surprising.
Well, I would hope you're not doing the same thing as me because mine is turning out pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, probably not doing the same exact thing. Maybe we're just using similar blocks.
I mean, are you sure you're not copying me? Because I made my fins out of orange concrete and orange stained glass. Did you do something similar on your rocket?
Yes, I kind of did. I mean, I made mine out of red concrete and red stained glass.
Oh, that's weird. So what else have you built? Are you like maybe building a thruster and like a landing pad or anything?
Oh yeah, actually, I'm building the thruster right now.
That's weird. Okay, that's just what I was gonna start building, but it's odd we're doing the same things.
Yeah, that is a little bit weird, but I swear I'm not copying you, Smirky.
Whatever you say, Cardi.
Alright.
Well, I think I pranked him a little bit, because now he thinks that I think that he's the one copying. Little does he know, I have this jetpack mod where I literally just like fly over his walls, and I can see exactly what he's doing. But now it looks like what he's doing is building some kind of thruster. Wait, that looks really, really cool. But I need to move my rocket above the ground to actually be able able to build that. So I'm gonna go up a little bit and place a block right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over here and such copy all of this, and then I'm just gonna go over and cut this all. And now I'm gonna come up a little bit more and paste this in the air. And now we have a big area to work with, but we should probably lower this a bit. So let me do that now. And there we go. Now we do have a big space to work with. And let's start by building the thrusters. But before we do that, I want to see the exact blocks Cardi's building is out of. So let's see. And it looks like he made his thing out of like some kind of concrete. Then he has a lot of stained glass to make the like flame effect. Wait, that's a good idea. And I'm going to do that same exact thing. So I'm going to go down here and make my thruster. So I'm going to get the concrete he's using, which is the light gray concrete, and build some kind of thruster. But to start off by building the thruster, I'm just going to make a small base, then expand it out. So we'll make this kind of like star shape, and then go out and build like some little, I guess, exhaustion tube, maybe? I have no idea what this part of a spaceship is called, but this is where all the smoke and flames are going to come out of. So now that we have this built, let's start by placing a bunch of the glass. And how we're going to do this and make it actually look really good is we are going to get some brush tools. So let me clear all my inventory and get a few swords. So I'm going to get this wooden sword, stone sword, gold sword, iron sword, and diamond sword. And I'm going to assign these all to different kinds of brushes. So I'm going to get a brush for red stained glass. And now if we hit the ground with this, it actually paints it with red stained glass, but this isn't exactly what I want. So I'm going to get the brush I do want. And now we have a better brush. So now we can get some like red stained glass and just make some cool looking flames coming out this thing. All right, this is looking pretty good so far. And we're going to use all these other swords I have just to paint a bunch of different flames coming out of. So let me set all the brushes to different flames. And there we go. So now if we use this, it should be able to paint a bunch of orange glass. And you can already see the flame effect starting to appear. So now if we just like spam a bunch of this everywhere and then go like this, you can see the flames start to appear. But we gotta be careful not to put too much because I don't want to make this flame super big. But I wanted to make it big enough so it looks like a huge rocket ship is blasting off. And it looks pretty much like that so far. So now let's just make smoke. So we just do the same brush and we just get the spears and then place a bunch of smoke like everywhere here. And this looks really good. Because if you didn't know, in an actual rocket ship blast off, so much smoke appears because of how powerful the thrusters have to be to actually launch spaceships. And that is a cool fun fact. So we are going to place a lot of smoke and this is looking pretty good so far. There we go. Now let's just place a little bit more smoke on the outskirts just to make it look even more detailed. And there we go. Now we are done placing all this smoke and this looks pretty good so far, but I feel like Cardi has done a lot of work. So I'm going to turn on my jetpack and go and see what he's doing. And oh my gosh, his rocket is looking very good so far. He even has like a bunch of the ground torched as like it's launching off, but I don't want my ground to look like that exactly. So I'm going to do something different and I'm going to make mine look even better. So I'm going to go select that corner of the grass, come over here and select this corner of the grass and set this all into end stone. So let's do that. And now let's get a new brush and create some terrain and make it look like this rocket is launching off from the moon. So let's just go and dig in. So let's go set a lot of this and make some cool looking terrain, some cool moon landing terrain. Let's just make a bunch of terrain by spamming this thing. And we are almost done because I don't want to do too much detailed terrain because this rocket still has a lot of work to be done on it because as you saw, Cardi's is turning out a lot better than mine. So I think I'm gonna leave the terrain as this so far, but it does look pretty good. So to keep building this rocket ship, what I want to do is start by giving my rocket ship a little bit of form. So let's go in and let's do the same command I was doing earlier, but make it a little bit smaller. So now if we just type that in, you can see it has a little bit of an indent on it and that looks pretty good. So let's go up here and do this again, but make it look even smaller by 5 blocks. And there we go. Now let's just fill in all the gaps because we don't want any space air getting into our rocket ship. And there we go. Now this looks pretty good, but our rocket is not done yet because we still need a few more details to make this look nice. And I think another detail we could add is place a big window right here. So to start building the window, what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a small window outline first. And how I want to do this is I want this to be a pretty big window. So we are gonna go like this and make some curves because we want our window to be a circle, and then bring it back up to the top like this. But as you see, our window sticks out a lot. So how exactly are we gonna fix this issue? Well, I'm gonna tell you. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna bring all these blocks in like this. All right, so let's do that. Just fill in all these blocks like this. And now we have a nice window shape kind of thing, but I need to make this look better. So what we're gonna do is destroy a lot of these blocks. And if we go like this, it should look a bit better now. So now we can destroy all of the blocks that are like right here and add a nice looking window, because I want a window that's gonna show the interior of my rocket ship for all the people that are like actually riding in it, because this is where the like drivers are gonna go or something. I don't know, because this is where the drivers are gonna go and they need a good view of outer space. And let's just use white stained glass, and we are gonna place a lot of white stained glass for this window. So let's go place our first layer of glass like this, and then come into the window like this. And there we go. Now we have a nice window on our rocket ship, but we still don't have any way for the people to actually get in the rocket ship. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna build some kind of like landing platform, or like, I guess, blast off platform. I have no idea. And I don't even know what that looks like, but to figure out what that looks like, I'm gonna take a look at Cardi's platform and let's see what he built. So it looks like he just made his thing out of iron blocks and I guess like iron like bars. And that looks pretty good, but I want mine to look better and I don't know how to make mine look better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna literally just copy this block for block. So in order to copy it block for block, I'm gonna get a potion of invisibility and just splash it on myself. But now I still have my jetpack. I'm not gonna worry about that, and I'm just gonna sneak over here and hopefully Cardi doesn't notice me. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go over here, place this block right here, go right there, select that corner, and come down right here and copy this. And now if we go back to over here and rotate this by 180, let's see if we paste it in right here, if it'll look how we want it to look. So if we just do /paste, and there we go. Wait, this looks actually really good, but it looks like a few other things pasted with this that I don't necessarily want. So let's just get rid of all this. All right, so get rid of all this, and there we go. So now it doesn't look like we copied Cardi at all, even though this is kind of the same exact build. I'm sure he won't notice, but if he does notice, that'd be a little bit embarrassing for me. Anyways, so now that we have a nice landing platform, let's just connect this to our thing. So let's just go with our iron bars and connect this to our rocket ship like this, and there we go. Now it's connected and it looks a little bit better, but we are still missing a lot of stuff on our rocket ship, and we have around like a little under half time left. So let's go and finish up our build. I think the best way to start is by building our kind of like driving area. So let's go into here and place some kind of like floor, I guess. So let's fill this all in with this block right here. And now that this is all filled in, we actually need to make some kind of like futuristic looking thing. So I'm gonna grab some redstone because it looks a little bit complicated, and I'm gonna grab stuff like observers and like different redstone stuff to kind of make some like launch pad type thing. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of redstone stuff and get the blocks I want to make my driving area out of. So let's get this and place our two driving stuff right here, and they have their own like controls to them. This looks pretty good, and I'm gonna get some seats for our guys. So I'm just gonna grab a stair and place this right here. And now we need a bunch of like, I guess, different redstone stuff to make this look like a spaceship. So I'm gonna place a bunch of redstone and just place different redstone on top of these, so it looks a little bit complicated. And there we go. This is looking better already. And then let's place some more stuff like this. Change this to blue because it would actually look pretty good. And let's grab a door. And you might be wondering, why am I getting an iron door? It's because I think I could make these seats look way cooler by putting a door on the back, so they look even taller than normal, and it does look a little bit better. So I'm gonna add a third seat right here for whatever main person is here, and I'm gonna get some slabs and connect this area. And then let's just add some final details like more redstone stuff because it looks pretty complicated. So let's just do that really quickly and finish up this area of the rocket ship because we do not have that much time left. So let's just place our last bit of redstone, and there we go. Now I think this area of the place looks really, really cool, and it kind of gives that futuristic vibe I was going for. But let's go and make some more parts of our rocket ship. But how exactly do people get around rocket ships? I have no idea. I mean, they like float through space, but it's kind of hard to do that. So what I'm gonna do is instead I'm just gonna make, like, I guess ladders to get around, because that is probably the like easiest thing I can think of. So let's go build different ladders like this and place the floor for our new area of our spaceship. And so this next area of our spaceship needs some lights, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. Let me just grab some stuff for extra detail, and then let me grab the light I want to use, which is this sea lantern. So I'm gonna place the lights right here and place the quartz going like this to give it some kind of like support thing. Then I'm just gonna place these like rails on top of it to make it look even more futuristic, but you can't really see it. So I guess it's just a cool detail only for me. Anyways, let's put more lights in this room and make this look even better than it already does. And I think I'm gonna replace these lights with these like daylight sensor things because these look pretty good in my opinion. Anyways, so what I want this room to be is I want this to kind of be like the sleeping area. So what I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get some beds and some trapdoors and glass. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a bed right here and get some trapdoors and place more beds right here. So now we kind of have these cool bunk bed things going, and this looks pretty good. But we're also gonna get an iron door again and place it at the foot of the bed like this to make this look even more like bunk beds. So now that we have that placed, let's just go and place even more bunk beds and place these like this. And now we can just make these look even more like bunk beds by flipping these trapdoors up. And now we have a cool sleeping area, but we do need our ladders to get up and down. So what I'm gonna do, instead of having two ways, I'm gonna close off this right here and only have one thing, and then we'll place a ladder going down this way. So now we have a cool system. So let me grab our ladders and place them like this. But there was one more thing I wanted to add to the sleeping area, which is why I got the glass, and that is a shower, because I do not want the astronauts smelling horrible in the spaceship, because that would be a pretty bad thing. So what I'm gonna do for this shower is I'm gonna place some gates right here and get my water and place it right here. And now we have a good shower. So people actually can do everything in here. They can sleep, have showers, and we probably need an eating area. So that is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna build in my ship. So let's go over here and build this. So let's just make the floor like we did for the last room and place the lights down here to light it all up. And let's place even more lights in this room and make it a little bit different. So what I want to do is I want to get some farmland, trapdoors, and a wheat. So what we do is we are gonna place our farmland right here, place some water like this, and cover this all with trapdoors, and place our crops right here. And then we're gonna repeat that up here. And you might be wondering why exactly I am building farms if it's a spaceship. Well, it's because the astronauts do need to grow their own food, and this is the easiest way for astronauts in actual outer space in real life to get food. So now that we have farms, let's add some eating areas. And what we're gonna do for that is we're just gonna get stairs and slabs, and then we'll just add some tables like this. And there we go. Now we just place a ladder like this going back up, and I think the interior of our spaceship is like actually complete now. And let's see how it looks from the outside. So we break that, just hover it back up, and oh my gosh, this looks really, really cool. And we even have our launch pad right here, so if we were to launch it, we just flick that. But we have not heard from Courtney in a while, so let's fly over to his area and see what he's doing. And so it looks like he's just, I guess he's making a lot of progress on the inside of his build. Wait, can we like sneak by and see what he's doing? Oh wait, he's inside his ship, so I guess we can just sneak past him really quickly and fly in. And okay, so it looks like he's just putting a lot of like random redstone in here and like computers and stuff. I mean, it kind of looks like my launch room. It looks the exact same. There's nothing like super special in here. So did he add anything else? I mean, he added like this tip of the rocket, which is really cool. I don't know. I probably should fly away because he's getting down the ladder, and that is not good for me. Because if he did see me, that would be very bad. So I'm gonna build the exact same thing he has on his head of the rocket, which is that tip. So I'm gonna go right here and start building that. So I'm gonna go out like this, fill this all in like that, just type the command, and there we go. Now we have a good base for how the tip of our rocket's gonna look. So now we just like fill this all in like this, and we gotta hurry up because we have around a little over 5 minutes left. So let's just build this quickly. And so now that we have this, we just go up like this and go around like this. And so how we're gonna make this is we're kind of gonna make a pattern going inwards in our rocket to give it like that, I guess, pointy feel. If that makes sense, I don't know if it does, but you can kind of see how it's looking, even though right now it kind of just looks like a crown. It looks a little bit silly right now, but we'll make it look good when it's done. So we just go in like this, add an extra detail or two, and then keep filling it in with concrete. And there we go. Now we just keep filling this in too. And I'm gonna keep building the tip of this rocket, and I'll come back when it's done because this is gonna take a little bit to finish. And add the last box, and there we go. Now we're done, and let me show you how this turned out. It turned out a little bit okay, but I think the head of our rocket is a bit big. But after I spent a lot of time on that, we only have a few minutes left, so I kind of want to see how Courtney's doing and get last ideas for stuff to build. So let me fly over with my jetpack, make sure I don't get seen. And so I think he's inside his rocket right now. Oh wait, he's coming out. I'm gonna fly around to the backside, and hopefully I don't get seen by him. So I'm gonna crouch right here, and I'm gonna fly up to his top floor and look in really quickly. And what the heck is this guy building? It's like a room full of green banners. What? And then up here he has like a launch control thing, which I mean is kind of cool. Okay, wait, Courtney's right there. How am I gonna get out this rocket? I guess he didn't really build anything else. Well, I'm gonna try and get out this rocket now. So I'm just gonna go over here like this. Make sure he doesn't see me and just fly away quickly. Okay, now I'm away. And so it looks like he's not really doing much in the inside of his rocket, but since we only have a few more minutes, I want to build some cool stuff. So I'm gonna go and start making some like planets and stuff around my thing because I think it would look pretty cool. So let's build a black planet right here, get some magma and other blocks, and make this planet look pretty cool. Because we only have a few minutes left, I may as well make our build look as good as possible in the time we have left. So there we go. Let's just make this planet actually look like a planet. But while we're building this, I kind of want to mess with Courtney and actually see what he's up to, because he has been building for quite a while and I haven't really said anything for a minute. So let's see what he's up to. Courtney, what's up? How are you doing with your build?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, we're running out of time. There's only like 1 minute left, but I mean, I'm pretty much done.
Whoa, you're right. There is not that much time left. I mean, I'm pretty much done. I could finish like any minute. So how's your build going? Like, how's it turning out? What have you done so far? I'll tell you what I've done. I built like a launch thing out of iron blocks. I built my rocket that has like a lot of smoke coming out of it. And I built like stuff inside my rocket, like a launch room.
Oh my gosh, wait. I have all that stuff you just said you built.
Really? Okay, there's just no way you have all that.
Yes, I swear. I swear I have all that.
Well, I mean, there's no way we're building the same exact stuff. Are you sure you're not doing anything like a little bit, you know, fishy, if you know what I mean?
Wait, are you accusing me of cheating, Smirky?
Hey, I mean, I didn't say it outright, but if you're doing that, just, when we compare builds, we'll see if you're actually, you know, cheating.
I'm not cheating, Smirky. I've already told you this.
Oh my gosh, Courtney. Well, there's no way we're just building the same exact stuff.
Are you done with your build, Smirky?
I just finished building my last thing right now. How come?
Do you want to meet at the dispenser and then we can rate each other's builds?
Yeah. Let's compare each other's builds in a minute. So let me just fix something really quickly. And now that I got rid of that thing, yeah, Courtney, let's actually meet at the middle. So Courtney, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Smirky. Whose build should we look at first?
I think we should look at your build first.
All right, and welcome to my rocket ship. This is so epic.
Whoa, this looks really cool. So can you give me a tour before I give any comments on it?
Yeah, so right here we have this like giant launch pad thing, and it basically, you just have to pull this button to launch the rocket. So don't pull it or else my rocket's gonna go into space.
Oh, okay, I'll be sure not to pull it. So what else did he build?
And then we actually can go inside of the rocket right here.
Whoa, this is really cool. I like this cactus plant you have. It's funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. I also added this giant workstation right here with tons tons of computer screens.
Whoa, that is pretty cool. What else is there in your spaceship?
Well, you can actually go up this ladder, and then we have this sleeping quarters up right here, and then you can sleep in here.
Oh, wow, that is really cool. But why is it all green?
Because I love green. Green is the best color, so I put green banners everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I barely can see what's happening in this room. And then what's the next room?
This is the control center. This is how you control the rocket. You see, you have this keyboards and mice here, and you can literally like use a computer here with the keyboards.
Whoa, that's really, really cool. I like that a lot, but let's just go outside the build for a second, and there's a few things I have to comment about this build.
What?
Well, for starters, your rocket is kind of the exact same as mine. Like, to start off, we have like the same kind of fins, the same kind of thruster, the same like flames out of the same blocks. We have the same exact launch pad, block for block.
Wait, what? Block for block?
Yep, block for block. Then when we go inside, I also have stuff like a control room and a sleeping room.
Oh, what? Wait a second. So, did you copy me, or was it just a coincidence?
Well, I didn't copy you, so that only means one thing, Courtney. You copied me.
But I did not copy you, Smirky. I did not copy you. This was all original. I built this from scratch.
Here, just take a look at my thing, and we'll compare our builds.
All right, and whoa, what? This rocket looks so cool, Smirky.
Yep, and I added so many things, like this moon terrain, smoke here, and this planet right here.
Yeah, I see all this stuff. This is epic, but I mean, it is like kind of the same exact design I did. I mean, I have glass panes just on my fins. I have smoke just like that, a thruster just like that, and Smirky.
What's up?
This looks very, very similar to my launch pad. Why is it made out the same exact blocks?
I mean, iron is a pretty popular block, you know? I don't
Well,
think
the ladder pattern is literally the exact same.
Well, maybe it's just a coincidence, because I didn't copy me. Maybe you saw me building this and built my thing block for block.
I did not copy you. And look right here. You see this? This is green. I put this here because I'm green. You wouldn't put a green block.
What do you mean? That's not green.
Was my eyes wrong? I thought I saw green. Hey, anyways, you want to show me the inside of your rocket?
Yeah, I'll show you the inside of my rocket, but I don't really have an entrance, so we're gonna have to break in right here. Hey, don't destroy all the glass. Let me place this back. So we go in it, and this is my, like, control room. What do you think of it?
This is epic. These chair designs are so cool, and then you have all these cool levers everywhere. This is epic.
Yep, like, if we're flying this thing together, we'd both have our own area to control, and then we could have someone else in here.
Yep. And then what's down here? Oh, you have a bedroom just like I do.
Yep, and I have these cool bunk bed designs, and I even have a shower in here, which you might need to use.
I don't need to use a shower, Smirky.
And then we go down here, and we have my nice food area.
Hey, this is pretty cool.
Yep, and that's it for my thing, but let's just go out.
All right, Smirky, I mean, thinking about it, this is literally the exact same, like, iron bar pattern I had. Like, this is the exact same, Smirky. Do you understand what that means? This is literally a 1 in a trillion chance we built the same thing block for block.
There's no way. Anyways, I think I won the build battle, Courtney, so I'm just gonna get rid of all the other blocks that I didn't need.
Okay, and, Smirky, oh, here's all your blocks. Oh, I picked them up. Sorry about that, Smirky. Wait, Smirky, after I picked up your blocks you just dropped, there's this creative jetpack? Wait, what is this? Smirky, what is this? Why did you have this in your inventory?
Whoa, you're going really fast. Courtney, I have to come clean with something. During this entire build bat, I was using a jetpack mod so I can spy on your build.
Oh my god, wait, you were cheating with this? Wait, you could just fly over the wall like this and cheat.
Yep, and I was moving really fast so you couldn't see me.
Oh my gosh, this jetpack was so OP. Wait, that means you cheated. That means I win then.
I guess so. Well, Cardi, you win and I lose.
Let's go.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe and click on the video that shows up on the screen. Bye!
Bye.